you've done something that a lot of people have tried to do and nobody has, well, very few people have been successful at. You've accomplished this dream of leaving the wrestling world and actually entering the mainstream. And not like kind of entering the mainstream and not being on the fringe, but actually doing it. Like you have a real, legitimate entertainment career outside of wrestling. How did that happen?
I have to say nothing comes without a lot of hard work. I have definitely put the effort into every single thing, and I always put 150% into whatever it is, whether it has been Dancing with the Stars or it was acting or it's now hosting. So, yeah, I guess if you work hard.
Just working hard.
Yes.
Has there been, is this like strategic from day one? Are you thinking, well, I have a place I want to be, and these are the steps to get there, or
I think for me it was more about, the career life of a woman in the WWE is not always that long. Like, I'm not going to be, I don't even know how long the girls, I don't know, what would you say? Who is there like the longest, or what's like the career span of like the longest
I don't know,
diva
but I think
or something?
For the girls, like once you start approaching like 30.
Yeah, it's like a model. You're like, okay, hey, honey,
okay.
it's time to figure out what the heck you're going to do
next. We found the next 21-year-old blonde, so guess what?
Yeah.
And you're looking at these girls like, oh, I remember her from where I was 5 years ago. Now it's time to start thinking, where's the next step?
Exactly. So I think for me, I've been in the entertainment business since I was 7. And so I think I just started thinking, okay, well, what's my next move here? And, a couple years before I left, I had moved to Los Angeles. And while I was already on the road, I was on the road 4 days a week. And then I would come home and I would that day go to my acting classes, and then the next day I would unpack, wash my clothes, repack, and go back. So I already had started with trying to just see if that was the next step, or to at least prepare myself or do whatever. And then for me, I was blessed and very grateful that Dancing with the Stars came, while I was still at the WWE. So I was able to sort of transition after that.
And that's kind of a weird thing, because with Dancing with the Stars, to get there, you have to be like, yeah, I'm famous from this. But then once you're done with that, you can kind of just be famous from Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, and some people that are on there, I think, are famous for being famous these days, aren't they?
Right, yeah. You're just like, well, if you just stick a camera in front of me, right, I will live, and then I'll do all these shows.